If it shows a good connection. See if it actually shows me live now. And we're officially live. There we go. Okay, cool. Hello everyone, what's up? So we're back in the good old base day 1 playthrough. It's been a while. A little more than a while. What's up, James? How you doing? So it's time to do some buildings. You guys know how this goes. We're doing another floor in the skyscraper. This project is going to be coming with us. Alpha 19, which is pretty damn cool. I'm going to do another base day 1 series. We're going to build a giant base. Get everything done that we want to get done in the vanilla series. And then continue, we'll port this into that playthrough. And then continue building it. I think what I'm going to do next time for my resources is actually build a huge mine. I think that would look cool. Like a mine-looking mine. If you know what I'm saying. Natasha Lange, how you doing? Bill, Arcus, how are you, buddy? Tony, what's up? Yeah, they're a rare thing in the summer, but you're getting one today. Whee. So I think this is 14, but we're going to take a quick count here. Oh, this one's only 12. Okay. Hey, Billy, how you doing? It's been a while. It's kind of weird in the mobile realm without you there. It's actually kind of boring. I've been just slowly building my account. I'm not really into it that much anymore, but I've invested, so... Hey, Cal, what's up? New Zealand? Is that what that is? How you doing? Okay, cool. This last layer has to be filled with concrete. Hey, Dante, what's up? Yeah, it has been a while. Like I said, I don't stream often during the summer. I recorded and did 3 episodes today, and then kind of felt like I had a little bit of energy left to record, and I wanted to play this playthrough because this has been a while. I'm going hard on Darkness Falls, but this Sunday there will be no Darkness Falls. There will be actually a True Survival one. We just take a look at it again. I don't have time to do a True Survival playthrough. That one's even more hardcore, so... but he released it just before Alpha 19. Oh, well, some stuff to get excited about Alpha 19, I guess. I'm not sure what you mean, Brett. I'm just taking care of my company, bud. You guys getting all weird about that thing. About that stuff. Bob's the best. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a tour. I think of my hardcore basement suite. My girlfriend has like the whole upstairs. I have the downstairs. Kind of like it though. It's like my little man cave. I don't mind it at all. I was trying to deep... Dylan, if I get some time, yes, I actually really do want to play some more Stranded Deep. It's a ton of fun, but it's, once again, a time thing. Would I ever play Raft? I looked at Raft. It looks cool. I just, once again, time. Especially during the summer. Like in a couple weeks, I'm going to be out in the lake every second day, catching some fish, soaking in the sun, finding rocks and driftwood for aquariums that I can use myself and or sell, because people pay ridiculous amounts of stuff, or ridiculous amounts for driftwood for aquariums. Do you think this will be done before Alpha 19? No. Honestly, like the whole project itself, I doubt I'll even have done by Alpha 20. This is a huge, huge project, but that's why I took it on, is because I can bring it with me into the next alphas now. So I don't have to worry about building something huge and saying goodbye to it and never being able to use it again, or not being able to finish it. Because that's happened a few times. Yeah, I know, Xenocat. Like, I'm seriously gonna just look while I'm fishing and grab pieces, bring them back, and strip them down and get them ready. Like, get them, like, soaked in stuff and aquarium ready. Use them myself or sell them locally, or even... I think I can use, like, Etsy or some stuff to do that, too. I don't know, though. But there's definitely... It's definitely a market for it. Especially if you can choose the pieces, too. Like, here, there's no local place to buy that stuff at all. Like, I have to buy everything online and just hope I get something nice. Which kind of sucks. So I'm going to be getting stone, too. We have a lot of slate here. So I'm going to be grabbing a lot of slate and processing it, getting it clean, getting it ready, too. I like doing it, too. It's fun, to be honest, so... But it's just wood. Yeah, I know, Tony. But the thing is a lot of people just don't have access to that type of thing. Or don't even just have the basic knowledge of how to do that. Or the time. Some people have the money and just don't have the time, right? So, like, I'll pay you to go get some driftwood and prepare it for my aquarium. Even stone can be a killer. I got dragon stone from Japan. And it took me a good week and a half to clean it all. And I put, like, hours into it. Ever consider other playing survival games? I was kind of hoping to cover Green Hell, but with Alpha 8.19 around the corner, I can't. But the cool thing is Green Hell is actually coming out on console Q4, so probably around Christmas time. Maybe on the new console too if that comes out. So. I'll probably pick it up and play it on that, to be honest. Because I've been playing it on PC, but once again, the time editing, uploading, doing thumbnails, and getting all that stuff soaks up all my playtime. So I'm just playing it, getting to learn it. I actually really enjoy it. The single player campaign really drove me to it, too. Slate's awesome for egg laying fish. Are you on my Discord, Zeno? I've been actually building planted tanks the last couple months. I finally finally both cycled really well, so I've been slowly stocking them. I put 6 loaches, kahili. I don't even know how to say it. Anyway, you'll like loaches in there. They're really freaking cool. I started out with a small tank and I've been cultivating. It's really quickly outgrowing my small tank and going into my large. I spam it in chat. I don't think anyone cares, but I don't care. It's my chat. I can do it. Whoa. Well, right now I just have loaches, but I'll be picking up about 40 to 50 tetras, neon tetras, in the next week or so. I'll be putting some tetras in my 10-gallon, my planted 10-gallon, which is one I started out with. Once that one's more mature, I'm going to put ghost shrimp in there and try to get them to breed, which I think I can. And then my big tanks has loaches, and it's going to have a whole pile of tetras in it. So there's always something to watch. I really love loaches, though. They're really freaking cool. They're fun to watch. I made a 35-story building just like this, my 7 Days to Die game. Oh, that's cool, Coach. It's satisfying actually laying everything down piece by piece and planning it out in your head. And then finally getting to the end result is... It's extremely satisfying, and I'm more driven to do this now, especially being able to transfer this into Alpha 19. So we're gonna, like I said earlier, do a base day 1 series again. And then once I get to the point that I have everything done, my whole base is done, my crafting base is done, I have a horde base done proper, and I'm bored of horde nights because I can do them all. We'll pop this into the world, and I'll continue building it, which will be pretty damn cool. I'm the worst dad ever, Dark. But I guess I'm good at YouTube one. Did I end up making a channel? No, I'm just still learning myself. I'm gonna do a tour of my man cave here. I think soon, once I get all my fish and everything together, so you guys can kind of see into my world a bit. Yeah, Neon Tetras are fun to watch. I'll make a point to jump in. Yeah, I'm gonna spam some photos later anyway. I have to take some new ones. Actually, right before this stream, I just got done transplanting some grass. Can you do a tutorial for finding a city? Well, it depends on what you're playing on. If you're playing on PC, it is not hard at all. Find a road and follow it. On PS4, it's not so easy because like it's not nearly as populated. It's like old school 7 Days to Die. There's like these little tiny towns in between everything. I'm more like a YouTube mom. Oh, thank you. I would call the school and complain if someone was bullying you. And then bully the principal into fixing it. Big old soccer ball in the back window. Hey Ben, what's up, dude? Hey Jacob, what's up? Oh yeah, dude, I understand. 2 a.m.'s pretty late, man. Look at that. We almost got this this little section here together. That's sick. Once we're done this, it should be actually daytime. So what we can do is go and take a look, because it's been a while since I've been down to like the subway and stuff. This doesn't start at like ground level. It goes like 35 blocks down. There's a couple layers of parking garage. There's a service level, and then there's a subway. So like I said, this project is just stupid huge. Oh, thanks, Kenneth. Good to have you here, man. Ah, look at that. Oh, only one more pillar and then this floor is done here. So, oh yeah, this floor here, the one I'm covering up right now with another floor, is going to be a cinema. So there's going to be a theater up here. The floor underneath it's going to be like a skate park. I'm really thinking of doing Tony Hawk's Pro Skate 3, of doing one of the parks from there, one of the iconic parks. I think it was 3 that I wanted the one from. But that would be really cool, do like the Tony Hawk arena. What game is this? This is Fortnite. I'm building all of this so I could shoot someone and then I'm gonna tear it all down. What's up, Jer? Oh, that's sick, Kenneth. So the new map that they made actually looks pretty damn cool. Why is my stream not updating? That's weird. It looks cool, but it doesn't have any of those bases in it. Because you do have to admit the base is kind of a little overpowered. Especially at the beginning. But I don't care. That mod's overpowered, so... next season will be more of a challenge. I'll do it on that map. It's smaller too, so it's not as laggy, especially for people with aging PCs. Whoa, damn it. Aww. That was the last pillar too, of course. Yep. State of Decay. Yeah, I did actually when it first came out, and honestly, it's fun. But once again, it's the whole time limit thing, right? I only have enough time for one zombie survival game. This Christmas is going to be huge, so I think it's going to be a good season. Can you build a base that only has barbed wire? for Darkness Falls? That's insanity. I'm not that good of a player. Have you seen my aim? Seriously.
Give me a stiff one, barkeep.
Oh, hey, what's up? Zandra. Nice picture, by the way. That must be a face swap. Oh, thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate it. It's a nice little orange in the chat there. Billy, what's up? Oh no, look at that. We actually ran out of cement mix too. Let's go get some more cement mix. Woo! Bang. Okay, we are back here. Is this thing fueled up? This is my defense system for wandering hordes. Oh, that's from like one of my last videos of the grind laps. I don't think that'll ever be happening again though. That took a lot of time out of the grind. When I just got done real quick streaming it. It was fun though. It was a fun experiment. Not gonna lie. Okay. Wow, look at that. Look how tall it's getting. So it's almost morning. I guess we can head down to the subway, which is down there. You can see from this floor all the way down the subway, and the subway all the way up the skyscraper. The inside's actually not attached to the outside. It's going to be a good design. It's huge. It's good size. I'm going to drop down this way. This is the quickest. This is the express elevator from the subway to the lobby. And then through the parking garages. But we got some of the painting done in the subway for funds. I obviously have to go down here and actually dig some of that out. That's pretty bad, actually. Oh yeah, I don't even have any of the rails in for the subway. Oh, that's sad. But yeah, there's still a lot of work to do. I come down here and I do some painting and just kind of break stuff up if I get bored of building straight up. If it was only that easy to get back up. Oh, I know, right? Hurry up, morning. We just need a few minutes. Oh, I got a fresh coffee too. It's delicious. Hey, Jer, it's a wild Billy has appeared. Billy quit the Lord's Mobile. I don't blame her though. Put some lamps? I could, but it's under construction, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not really down here. I'm only down here to paint and do other stuff, and then usually it's during the daytime anyway. But if you look, I literally dug out this whole basement. We're using all of the stone I dug out from here. And if you don't believe I did this, you can actually literally watch it. There's like, what, 40 episodes of just grind? It's grind lapses. So I just fast forwarded everything and put music over top of it. Some people really like it. Some people really hate it. So, but it was quite the grind. We even cut through some of the resources. All this lead here, we're gonna use for the bulletproof glass on the outside. But this is a shell of it so far. It's gonna look a lot different. The subway is actually gonna extend out and stuff. This is actually isn't even carved all the way out yet. There's like extensions of the parking garage that need to get cut out. It's gonna take a little while. Like I said, over several alphas probably. And then I gotta turn it into an actual dungeon in the editor. That's probably gonna take an alpha in itself. Yeah, Frank, you know what? That would be nice, dude. But in reality, man, the current version of consoles, dude, they struggle to run voxelized games like this. So even with this current version, I almost feel like it's kind of good that they stopped where they did, and then try to add more, and then end up looking like Arc on console. Like it just too much. You know what I mean? Like trying to push it too far. Okay. Oh yeah, we got to get back up top. I'm all distracted here. So this is the stair system will go through the entire building. Even building these stairs is a lot of work too. I'm not gonna lie. It's really tedious. Big words. So we got to go up a couple more floors. I'll have to build up too. Oh, I could build this pillar up. I recently got back into 7 days. I found your channel and I fell in love with your vids. So cool, man. Thank you. Oh, I do the best I can. I try to be earnest and honest about like who I am and how I play. It's more of a journey for me. Everything's a journey almost. Yeah, like I love the console version. Honestly, I put a lot of time into it. Like a lot of time. But it did get stale because that's where it was left. It still has its problems and stuff. But I played the crap out of it, right? Like you can only play so much of one version of the game until it's like done time. Yeah, look at that. I can actually reach them from here. That's funny. But yeah, I do have lots of Let's Plays. Do I plan on doing another Let's Play? I will do another console Let's Play on 7 Days to Die. If it comes out on the new gen, once the game finishes. And in my opinion, PC is actually not far off finished. It really isn't. A lot of people are whining because it's not exactly what they want or they think it needs more optimization. But it's a 7-year-old game. Just, you're going to get what you get. But once they do that, then I believe they can actually concentrate some resources on getting console done. And next gen would be able to handle a lot more. So they can actually port over the full version of the game over to console and be like, bam, there you go. There's current, it's current with PC. The only difference is you can't have modded, of course. Unless next gen does some crazy stuff with modding, but I doubt that'll ever happen. Like I'm talking true modding where you can just install whatever mod you want without approval. Okay, so we got that finished. We need steel, which we do not have any of on us. Okay, well, we came all the way up here, and we can't do much else. We did finish the floor, but we have to wait. Whoops. For these cross members to dry, and then we have to upgrade them all to steel because it'll be holding like the floors below, be holding all of the weight of the concrete. So, wee boink. Almost thought I was gonna miss that. Do you think Alpha 20 might be the final alpha? Honestly, I really hope so. They've been working on making the game a lot more moddable too. In my opinion, that's when Minecraft really took off, is when the people were really able to start modding it. Because you do get bored with vanilla. Like, a lot of people just can't play vanilla forever. They get bored of it real quick and then it's done and over with. If you're able to mod the game and play it in a whole bunch of different ways, it keeps the game fresh, right? So I think, in my opinion, that's their best way to go, is just finish the base game, get it done, get it working right, optimize it a little bit more, and then introduce a good mod kit into the game, and maybe the mod community on Steam. Jesus, what do you call that again? Anyway, get that involved, and the game will really take off. Imagine being able to install like Darkness Falls right off of Steam. That'd be pretty sick. How high am I building, BH? That I haven't actually decided yet. Because it is going to be becoming a POI that can spawn into the world. I really have to like figure out a reasonable tolerance so that it actually can spawn in and or not get cut off. I actually don't know what would happen to a building if you tried to spawn in and it was too tall for the location. I think the top of it gets cut off. So I don't really want that happening. So I'd love to make it all the way up to like build that level, but I do plan on turning this into a dungeon eventually. Like when you can actually put into your world and use. Over the alphas. It's going to be a hell of a lot of work. Like just the layers underneath. You know what we can do? We can exit this real quickly and actually go and look at the editor tool. So what I've done before building this is I've actually built a concept, of course, right? You need a blueprint. Especially for something this big. Like, even for physics-wise, the building conforms to physics. So we're going to go ahead and load up the Prefab editor, and it should be right in our Skyscraper. So we'll load it up. That's funny, Xavier. Yeah, I have the fall book, so if I carry coin on me, I can fall so far. I have impact resistant boots, and I have the thing that allows you to fall further. The skill. Okay, so this is literally the tool the fun pimps use to edit POIs and make dungeons. So what I've done, of course, is I've made a mock-up, right? Because I wanted to make sure it's all done right. You don't want to fuck something like this up in survival. It really sucks when you do that. So as I was telling you guys earlier, like this is the main core of the building we've already built. This right here. Ignore the color. I just messing around. But this is the main core we built here. I still have to build the extension tubes for the subway line and then the extended parking garage. And the parking garage will come in and out here. I'm going to make it two-way. It will come out this way and it'll come out this way. And then it'll be a pedestrian bridge across. But you guys kind of get the idea. Like this will actually look like a subway. It'll have collapsed ends. See how this one's collapsed in like that? I'll do the same on this end down here too. This one, of course, can be a little longer because it has all this above it. So I'm probably going to make this one shorter too, just so they're not both like the same length. Make it look, I think, a little more legitimate. But that kind of gives you guys an idea of like just the scale I have to do. So this here, like digging this subway out, and digging these tunnels out will also give me a ton of resources too. So we can also turn those resources into more Skyscraper. But yeah, that's it. Oh, and then in the lobby, in the edited version of the lobby, I'm gonna put these small little trees in. Unfortunately, that's not possible in survival. So, wish it was. Okay, so let's get out of here and actually back into my survival world here. Start a new world with the hardest levels and do a let's play. I don't enjoy the game when zombies are invincible bullet sponges, man. I just this is not my style at all. I don't think of it as a challenge. It's more tedious than anything else. If I wanted that, I would take on like human enemies and stuff, right? Not zombies. Zombies are supposed to be fun. You pop off their heads. You get crowded. Stuck in a corner. That type of deal. The in-center mall. I've seen pictures of it, yeah. Alright. So you guys get the scale of this. Like this here even just taking me a ridiculous amount of hours to do. Like it's silly how long it took. What if you grow the tree before you built the next floor? It still wouldn't work because you'd have to grow that exact size tree. Like the amount of patience it would take. And then I think there is a problem. And maybe it was way back in Alpha 15, but in my Let's Play I had a problem with placing trees because it would misplace blocks even though it wasn't that tall. I don't know if that's been fixed, but... Hey, what's up, Matt? Oh, cool, dude. Welcome. Yeah, there we go. Workshop. That's what I'm looking for on Steam. A workshop would make the game so much better. Get new POIs and stuff. The combo pack is cool. I have a whole bunch of new POIs to check out. They're not all great, but it's still cool checking out new ones. And like you guys seen, I was just in the tool to make POIs. You tie that into the workshop, and you can just go download select POIs as you want as a pack, and you're good to go, right? Like that's pretty damn cool. Okay, we gotta get steel here. I'm all distracted talking, walking around in circles. Okay, go get steel and do some upgradings. Do you know the issue that happened to Fun Pimps in the game? Oh, on console? Yeah, it's because they had sold the publishing rights and a lot of the asset rights on console to Telltale, sorry, to publish a game for them. And Telltale hired another company to do the porting, to take it from PC, switch all the language, make it all work, and do it to console. So you'd have a team doing that, and so you had like many hands in it, right? So it's a painful process in the first place. But Telltale went under, literally just shut its doors. And when a company does that, like its assets pretty much get seized and then sold off. So like there's a whole thing for a long time when the Fun Pimps didn't say shit. But I literally predicted it from day one exactly how it was going to play out. I got so much hate for it too when I predicted it. People were like, "No, that's not right." But finally, the Fun Pimps came out like a year and a half later, finally, and said, "Yeah, after like X amount of time, we're able to go in and get our assets back, and we have the game." But because literally the cost to publish to console is insane. Because every update can't have a possibility of anything of breaking the save or like even like breaking your console, right? So what you do is you submit it to Sony, and then Sony either I thought I forgot my nail gun. Sony either approves it or denies it, sends it back, says you have to make these changes. So there's a whole process. You can't like it's not like Steam where you can just update it whatever. If you break the game, you break the game, right? The other stipulation is too is you can't break game saves. So they also have to make the game work with new and old saves. Whereas on PC, it's just your old save is gone. Sorry, play on a new one, right? It's so much easier to develop on it. So you got huge costs like that. So pretty much they're at the point where it's not worth it to port it to PS4, especially with how aged the PS4 is and how much it costs and just resources they don't have at the moment to do it. And I completely understand that, and I thought that's exactly what would happen. They would have to wait a long time for a legal process and then buy their stuff back. And then I pretty much said when it happened, that was the end of updates. We wouldn't be seeing anymore. I got a lot of hate for it too. But yeah, that's why it happened. It's just it's not feasible right now to push it over to console, and it's true. It's not them being cheap. It's just literally true. Millions for an update? No, that's not. No. That's not correct. I've heard a few other people say that, but it's not that expensive. It's just very time consuming too, because you have to pay people to do it, and then sit there and wait on it, and then redo it again if it comes back. It's a lengthy process. It's really silly. But it keeps the advantage of console, which is you plug your game in and it works, right? Like, there is a few bugs on console where the game crashes, but it doesn't break your save. Actually, console brought about the fix of broken saves. Because back before, I think it was around Alpha 15 and prior, if something messed up on your save, like you had a chunk, an area on the save that messed up, like the data was just corrupt, you couldn't load the save, it was done. But with console, when that issue would happen on console, you couldn't have that. So what they did to adapt to it was actually made it so that instead of the save corrupting, they would take that chunk and reset it back to its original state. So you could actually reload, still save the game save. And unfortunately, on Xbox, because of the way it saves, every once in a while, someone will experience a reset on their chunk, which kind of sucks, but at least it's not a broken game save, right? And it's usually their base too, because most likely they've had a lot of changes and stuff in that area. But anyway, I'm just hoping PS5 they do bring out a new complete version, which would make sense. Port it over once, get it done with. It's not a huge expense, and it's done. There we go. I really don't think Alpha really has a huge place on console. Just because there's a much less tolerance for issues on console. Like, console players are not, like, used to having issues with games. Like, I remember even starting PS4, like, just the amount of, like, people just shitting all over the game because of its issues. It did have a lot of issues when it launched on console. Floating doors. I remember the floating doors. Random crashes if people got too far away from each other, stuff like that. It was a pretty hard launch, but oh my god, are we out of steel? Damn. What level am I even on this now? 160. Okay. Game stage 384, not so bad. All my XP is from building. That's why you said maybe next gen? Yeah, because it can handle more and they only have to port it over once it's finished. Like, business speaking, that's makes the most sense. And like it or not, they're a company, so they're a business in the end. And I placed a lot of wood frames, which crashed my game and reset the chunk. Yeah, but fortunately, you're able to load up the save still because it reset the chunk instead of your save actually being just borked. So there's a lot of like good positives that came from when they published a console. Okay, so we have no steel left here. We may as well go take a look at my actual base day one here and get everything all stoked up. I'm all thirsty and stuff too. I let my guy go forever. I have lost so much because of the save issues. Yeah, I think like the worst is the chest stuff. But it's prevalent on Xbox because of the way Xbox saves. Like it saves to the cloud, not necessarily to your hard drive constantly. And it's just if something like if the power goes out or you know like you shut your Xbox down and it's like in the middle of saving, that can cause that issue. I've had one crash on 7 Days to Die on PS4, and I built like crazy on there. You guys know that. A lot of you have seen it. So it was definitely an Xbox design issue. I was kind of looking forward to seeing the PS games coming up here, but unfortunately that was canceled due to events. So it looks like we'll have to wait a little longer on that one too. Is the console version worth getting? If you're looking to play what you see on the screen now, no. Because, yeah, it's definitely not the current version at all. It hasn't been updated in a few years. It's a good version. It's a solid version of the game, but there's... Unless you watch, like, older playthroughs, you're not going to get like the version of the game it is if you've been watching this one. Is our forges still going? Nope, they're all off. Wow. Okay, what do we have for steel stuffs here? Okay, we gotta grab some wood and get these forges going. Yeah, the Xbox version was a disaster too, which really sucked. We may actually be out of iron too. I really hope not. I didn't want to do any grinding. But we need a lot of steel. Is there a level cap on PS4? Yeah, I can't remember what it is. It's like I said, it's been a few years, so even here I can't remember where I put my damn iron. Oh yeah, iron and stone. So we definitely do not have any iron. Damn it. So we're gonna have to make a trip for that too. Well, that's what it is. Is it 250 on console? Huh. I just learned something. I'm putting too much time in these. I'm being sloppy. Look at me go. It takes like half an hour just to go through all my forges and get everything running again. I can't wait for Alpha 19 to make a new base day 1. I already have kind of a design in my head, but I am not telling you guys what it is. No spoilers here. Yeah, there we go. We got to dump all this cement mix now. Oh, wow. Still have a good amount of it in there. Do we have any cement going? Whenever I crash, I don't lose anything. Yeah, it doesn't really mean you're going to lose anything, but... these forges here are all doing my bulletproof glass. Should definitely get these going again. I wonder if I forgot to fuel this one back up. Hey, your base day 1 got me back into the game and I'm working my own base day 1? Cool, dude. I'm glad people enjoy that playstyle. There's many ways to play the game. That one is simply my vanilla playstyle that I like. My Darkness Falls one, I'm definitely learning a different one because I never was really one to make the bases where it just makes it impossible for them to hit you or hit the blocks. But Darkness Falls, honestly, I almost feel like it's a necessity. Even if you're playing on vanilla on like the really harder settings, like you have to do it that way, right? And then is it really that hard? It is looting, I guess. It's going to be a lot harder looting. There we go. Get some more glass on the way. That's looking good. We got 163 to bring back with us. That's not a lot. It's going to take forever to make all the glass for the outside of that building. Like, it's an insane amount of glass. Oh, thank you, Andrew. That's cool. Yeah, a lot of you have stuck around. Like, I remember there's some painful transitions when I was, like, going to BC, too. Oh, it sounds like we have some company, and my blade traps are not running. Let's go get those refueled, too. Probably need a good fueling up. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about Alpha 19. I got a whole new design in my head. Pretty excited about. As far as Darkness Falls 2, I have a design in my head for that one too. I don't think it's going to be that resource intensive, so we should be able to do it. We got 3 more weeks, I believe. Oh no, am I out of... oh, I am out of gashish. Let's open some more. We fill these up. There we go. Good old control room. It feels just feels good coming down here. I'm also going to save this as a POI too. I don't know what I'm going to do with it because it's not really like a loot POI and it's kind of OP. Like imagine finding this day 1 in your survival playthrough. You'd be like, oh, okay, well, game over. Ah, look at that. Look at all the wet concrete blocks we have with us. That's sick. What do we have for mix? We have a little bit of mix too. We're going to have to bring some mix back with us, but we should also get some blocks going. Cement down here. Or maybe we should make cement, because we have a lot of mix. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We'll make some cement. I mean, some cement mix. You guys know what I'm talking about. Ooh, getting low on the sand, too. Gonna have to pop off some of that. See the labor involved in just like making the supplies for this thing? I may have to get myself a PS5. I'm definitely going to be grabbing one up. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 running. Let's get some more of that running then. Get another 3 stacks going. Then we're going to do sand in the rest just because we're really low on sand. Oops. Listening to music and play. Yeah, that's a good way to pass the time. I'm listening to music right now. I'm not going to lie. There's really no survival challenge left in this. We've also turned off horde nights too. So if you're doing any math and it's actually a horde day, it's literally because I've turned them off. There's no challenge at this point. We can do 64 horde nights, so... Hey Dwayne, what's up? Enjoy your videos. Do you have a Patreon? I do. It should be in my description, or it's just like /Skippy0330. I don't push it too much. Totally up to you, man. Appreciate it, but when is I believe the new consoles are supposed to come out this Christmas season. Okay, let's get a crap load of sand on the way then. Start here. I think that was... This is the last one here. Yeah. So we'll key up some more sand then. And that's how you make a ton of sand at once. I could go to the desert and dig it, but whatever. We got stone. How do I have so much gas? I go to the desert biome and grind oil and make it in my chemistry stations, bang. If you look, I'll actually show you where the where my oil fields are. It's been a little while, so you have to excuse me. Oh yeah, it's right at the edge of the biome. That's right over here. Here we go. These are my open pits I use to grind out my oil from. Generally from this area right here. My oil fields. Oh, free XP. Thank you, Screamer. Oh, maybe it's a wandering horde. Oh, it is too. Where you guys at? Sounds like you're over here. Oh, look, doggies. What's up, dogs? Well, that's not very bright of you.
Howdy, partner.
Looks like it was a dog horde. That's funny. All right. Well, there we go. So, guys, it's been about an hour here, and I got done what I wanted to do. A little bit of building. We got some stuff going. When I come on stream next, we're going to have to go and grind out some iron, I guess. But that doesn't even take long because I can, like, one-shot the iron like crazy. So, I have to get my last video of the day rendering here and my second last uploading. I made 3 videos this morning, so I'm on a roll. Anyways, guys, enjoy your summer. I'll see you over on the Discords. It's in my description if you need to, if you'd like to join. We're pretty chill over there. Just more of just people talking than anything else. So join us if you wish. Don't join us. It's up to you. Stay classy, everyone. Always back up them game saves. What's my level? Okay, I'll answer that one here before I go. 160. We're at level 160 now. All my levels are honestly from building and digging. That's all it's from. Like I have 8,803 enemy kills, but that's not even that much for day 178. This playthrough is literally building a base day one and staying in it and using it for hordes, using it for my storage, using it for my crafting. So we started out with this frame right here. It was a little wooden hut, and we built out from it for every horde night. And this is what we ended with. All right, guys, I gotta go. You guys stay real. Have a good one. Oh, that sucks, John Shot. Peace, guys.